Okay, so we are going to review yesterday's note using the calculator. So on the foldable, we solved everything by hand. Today, you're going to learn how to use the calculator. So with the calculator, there are some simple steps that you need to follow. First step. So first of all, go to the calculator and your equation needs to be in standard form. So when I click, I'm going to have to click this button. It's called matrices. I'm going to select this one and I'm going to type the numbers that I see. So on the top, you're going to type these first two numbers. So we notice a -5, and then on the second box, we have a -6. Now, when I go to the second equation, I have a 5 and a 2. So this is 5, and the second one is a 2. Super important step. Raise it to the power of a -1. Walk it times, and then we're going to click again this matrix, and now we're going to select the 2 one. So now I'm going to type what's afterwards. On the first equation, I have an 8. Go to the bottom, right here, 8. And then the second one, it's a 4. And when you press enter, you get your answer, 2 and -3. So that is the same thing as x is 2 and y is -3. That is your format, x and y, because that's how you typed it. First the x and then the y. Let's give it a try with the second equation. So now let's go ahead and try this one right here that looks a little bit more complicated, where you have to do more steps. So once again, click this button. You're going to select the matrix that has the 4 right there. Type the first number that you see. That's a 4. The second number, it's a 5. Go to the second one. Then I see a -3. And then the second number is a 2. We are not typing the variable. We're only typing the coefficient. Once we're done, now we're going to do to the power of a -1. It's super important because if you don't, you're going to get it wrong. Times, that's important also. Click the button again, and now I'm going to select the matrix of 2. On the top, I have a 35, and then on the bottom, I have a -9. And then just press enter. And that is the answer, 5 and 3. So your x is 5, which is this one right here, and your x is 3. Sorry, your y is 3, and your x is 5. Done. Now you're going to do the same thing. You can do this with any problem that is in the format of a standard form, ax plus by equals c. Now we also did problem number 5. You can do the exact same thing. We didn't do 5. So again, I'm going to practice again. So we're going to once again, I'm going to start a new document so I can start fresh. So we click, there we go, better. Let me get this one over here. Okay, doesn't want to work. That's when you're dealing with. There we go. Okay, something's happening with this right here. So let's just try our best to work with this problem then. There we go, a little bit better. So once again, we are doing the following. Don't forget that you need to click this button, select the matrix of 4, type the number. I see a 3. And then on the second one, it's a -2. Take the symbol with you. And then when there's no number, remember that there's the invisible one. So this should be a -1. And then if you only notice the y has an invisible 1. There we go. Don't forget, super important. To the power of a -1. Walk it That means go to click the right arrow, times, again another matrix, and now it's a matrix of 2. And then we have a 3, and the bottom one it's just a 1. And when we do that, it gives us the answer. Your x is 5, which is the same thing right here. Your x is 5, and your y is 6. So you're going to do that with the rest of the problems on the workbook.